Hello, strangers. Strange Worlds Unlimited. I'm your host, Fred Strange, and this is Minecraft. This is the what I call the experimental mode. This is this is the creative mode, and I showed you a little bit of some of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to basically I'll give a bit of a tour of the things that I've already done. You do the Minecraft game. The survival mode, and and as far as I'm concerned, because I want to make sure that what I do is recorded there. I come into here and I just create things, and the great thing about creative mode is that you have everything in the world available to you. To go crazy with. And so, wow, something happened. Last time I played this game, I had this entire thing filled up, and I started this game up just now, and everything's gone. I don't know what happened. But it's not like I can't get it back, because it's all, it's all right here. So, anything that I want or need is all right here. I can get it back and as I need it. But basically, the great thing about creative mode is that I can, because I have everything at my disposal, I can make anything I want. But there is a downside to it, and I will actually get to some of those downsides as we go along. This is going to be kind of a multi-part, here's all the things that I'm making. So this is the first place that I made. This is the spawn point was somewhere over there, underneath those trees there. So of course the sun's going down, so everything's gonna be dark. Great. I don't know how to keep it daylight, but in some cases this might be okay. And as I said before in another one, I started here. I went off exploring into those. There's mountains over in that direction. I went off exploring into those things and went way off in the distance there instead of coming back this way. I got myself royally lost, set up a whole new thing, and then discovered that I could, find my spawn point and came racing back, and then I lost the other one. But this is the original place I made. It's it's still pretty sparse. But it's got a single tower to it. This is all like white, quartz, marble, something like that, whatever. No, that's not sandstone. It's not wool. Where is it? It's not wool. A block of iron. No, it's not sandstone. It's not that. Snow. No. Let's see, where is it? A block of quartz. So, this is all quartz stairs, quartz blocks, quartz slabs. This is all quartz of some form or another. It's all quartz. So, yeah, I haven't furnished it with much of anything. Whoop. And I've got a couple things there. I got a bed there. In fact, you know what? Just so I can do this in daylight. Okay, so now it's daylight. 'Tis morning. Okay, so little fence here. So I mean that's it. It's 2 floors. Really not a whole lot there. Really small tower. I put that beacon there basically so I can make sure I can find the place again. Of course, I've got all sorts of other ways to find it now, but I made this, which in a way is okay. I made it. It's done. But it's kind of pointless for me to even have this, considering the fact that I should probably just blow this thing apart and let all the animals go, because it's pointless. You know, the thing about creative mode is that you're not going to run out of health. You're not going to run out of food. You're not going. There's absolutely no need to have a penned-in pasture here full of animals. So I'll probably, you know, I'm giving serious consultant, you know, as to knocking that down. So, you know, that's this area here, you know, and it's a little swampy and stuff. Built a few bridges here. It's really, you know, I mean, I'm basically in the middle of a swamp. Oh. Well, see, why are you doing? See, this is my point. And, yeah. I'll just put that guy out of his misery. I don't know why he isn't burning up, but there you go. So, yeah, you know, you got the I realized that this was a witch. Whoop, I don't know what I did that for. So I realized that there was a witch in here, so I got rid of the witch. And ended up destroying a few other things besides. Hearing a noise, but I can't. Do you hear that sound? Where's that coming from? I have no idea where that sound's coming from. So. Under here, I didn't realize was here. Tools. How far does this go? Oh, down here pretty far. Now, here's the thing about creative mode is, you know, because you have everything at your disposal. I see absolutely no need to mine any of this right here out. I've got coal. I've got iron right there. I found other places where, you know, there's lapis and there's gold and there's this and then there's that and then there's, you know. I have no idea what that sound is. I should find that sound and kill it. Unless I'm hearing the floppings around of those. But yeah, I see no need to mine any of that stuff out. So there's that. Okay, so here's my little roller coaster. I showed you guys that area over there, where all of the, you know, that desert area where I'm kind of building a bit of a subway underneath there. So all through there. You know, I'm planning on making, you know, a pretty substantial city of some kind, in and amongst all that desert and underground and all that sort of stuff. Make it look like an actual city. There's some interesting formations over here. if I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, there's a village over here, which I didn't realize, and they built all the way up, to this, and this is, here we go, floating island. Just nothing supporting this whatsoever. I mentioned this in one of my last videos. Just nothing. There's the laws of physics do not apply. The laws of gravity do not apply to anything that is solid. It's once the world gets made, it gets made, and you have these solid blocks. The only place where physics applies is if you're dealing with gravel or sand. Otherwise, isn't that nice, huh? Otherwise, you can just basically have these. That's how I was able to make my one floating island castle thing, which I'm still, kind of sort of working on. And I've got another area which I'm going to show you in probably another episode, another part. So I'm going to be breaking this up. But yeah, so a village over here. So, maybe I'll find a way of extending that track over here. I don't know. Some of the mountains and hills and stuff that are in through here. And of course you got holes down in the deep there. In fact, as I think I mentioned in the previous video, see, this is the reason why I built that beacon. Not that, now I see the beacon. Down deep underneath here is an abandoned mine. So, you not only get kind of the surface holes there, but you go a few levels down, and there's, an actual abandoned mine shaft and stuff. So pretty interesting location here. So that's gonna be that. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to one of the other areas that I've kind of set up that I'm either currently building on or have built or plan to build. So this is gonna basically be, we're just gonna basically follow this track all the way off in the distance there. Follow where that arrow leads. From this point to the end point, I actually did find my second base, as it were. And then I've made and am making several bases, castles, villages, and happened to found a couple of villages, like that one over there, along the way. So I've got this railway going by, a couple of other villages. So that'll be, the next episodes coming up here, and just as it starts to get dark again. So, and here we go, and you can now see where all those lights are off in the distance. Yeah, that's again future project. I've just busied myself with other things. So when I eventually get to that, then you'll see, hopefully, I don't know. Hey, I might put skyscrapers up there. Be interesting to see how well I can, put them through the sand. I may have to do, kind of dig deep down, hit rock, and then build up and skyscrapers kind of from there. Be interesting. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this, go ahead, share it around, subscribe for more. And if you got any suggestions for other games, leave them down in the comments below and other things. And of course, check out my Patreon page. Support the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay strange. Bye-bye.